Alright, y'all, man. Nighttime POV in the Trackhawk, man. Let's get it. Also, man, I'm gonna touch on a couple topics, man, that we're gonna just go over a couple things, man, when we get into it. Chop it up though, man. Let's talk the talk, man. What's on the subject for today? So let's touch on this P. Diddy situation, man. Let's get some thoughts out there. I'm just giving y'all my opinion, man. First off, P. Diddy always been kind of sketchy and weird, and I hate the fact that once one thing comes out or circulates, everybody kind of come out like, hey, I knew this, I knew that, I knew he was this, I knew that. But when it comes to P. Diddy, he always did have that kind of aura that he was always kind of sketcy. So now that everything kind of coming out, it's like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was true. Bro was a weirdo. I don't really know. I don't really get into all that, man, because it's a whole nother world up there. And in my opinion, you'll be wondering your whole life trying to figure out what them folks got going on. But I tell you one thing, man. Hey, 50 Cent is funny, bro. Hey, 50 Cent is a petty man. Like, he's one of them dudes that never, ever, ever is gonna let something go. Like, it's crazy. That man is like a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Not just like your regular millionaire. I'm talking about like a millionaire. Like, probably like 100 times over. You know what I'm saying? And he don't give a damn. He's still petty. You know what I'm saying? He still won't let Ja Rule breathe. He still won't let Floyd breathe. And he damn sure not letting P. Diddy breathe. So, man, I just think it's... Even Rick Ross, man, he won't let Ross... I mean, with Ross and him, they be going at it, though. So, Ross can kind of defend himself. Ja Rule, I kind of feel like, damn, bro. Give that man a break. But, man, it's really funny to see P. Diddy... Or not P. Diddy, 50 Cent acting like that. Like, bro... Like, let that shit go, man. Let it go, let it go, let it go. But nonetheless, man, I don't really get into politics. I don't really get into celebrity shenanigans. I really be out the mix with a lot of things that be kind of going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be so lost. When I be hearing things, I be like, damn, I ain't even know XYZ was going on. So yeah, it kind of hard for me to touch on things because I don't really be knowing what's going on. I be lost. But something else that's major, man. If y'all don't know, man, I'm a huge supporter of Andrew Tate, man. That's my guy right there, man. Like, I love Tate, man. I'm trying to get my sons to start listening to him and just, you know, understand the meaning of being a man and being masculine and not letting this new world order take over. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we gotta stand up for the men. Like, it's okay to be a man and have manly ways. You know what I'm saying? It's not they're gonna try to throw things at you and make it seem like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Man, look, at the end of the day, there ain't nothing wrong with being a man, being masculine, and taking care of your family, your friends, your wife, your girlfriend, your kids. That's part of being a man, and that comes with the, you know, with the lifestyle, man. It comes with the job description. So yeah, I'm definitely a huge supporter of Andrew Tate, man. That's my guy. Tristan Tate as well. Those are my guys. Something I just recently started getting into was Joe Rogan. I never really paid attention to him or knew what he had going on. So if y'all can put me down with Joe Rogan, man, let me know, man. What's some good podcasts or, you know, videos to watch of him. I just recently watched a video with him and Cat Williams, and bro, they got deep. And when I say deep, I mean deep. Like I was like, what? Like they started talking about things that was like pretty crazy. And if I'm being honest, so I don't know how many anime fans I got, but I'm a big anime fan. And you know, of course, one of my favorites, the all-time greats, is One Piece. And it's so funny because in One Piece, you start off watching that, and it's like, or it starts off as just a guy who wants to be a pirate and wants to leave where he's at and explore the world. And then it's just kind of like Prison Break, man. I don't know if y'all ever seen Prison Break, but Prison Break started off as one of them shows where it just started off with a guy trying to break his brother out, and then boom, the Illuminati, conspiracy theories. They need him to break other people out of prisons. He was part of this big scandal. His brother going to prison was about this big crazy thing that the government set up, and it wasn't just as small as just this, man, it was crazy. That's how One Piece is. It starts off as just something so simple, and then it turns into such a big narrative and story. Now, I know I'm jumping all around with the categories, but I say that to say One Piece is getting deep to the point where now it's more so about the bigger picture and what the government is trying to, you know, take from you. What are they trying to hide from you? What knowledge are they trying to take from you and not let you learn and discover? And I say all that to say, once you get deeper into One Piece, you start realizing how big the story is and how the world was already technology advanced and everything was already a certain way, and the government erased history and created its own. Now, one thing that Tate always say is the person who wins the war creates the history. And that goes in any situation. The person who wins the fight creates how the fight was created. Like, yo, it started from this. He won, so we're gonna believe him. The person who wins the race can create the narrative. Like, well, he won the race, so why would he lie about it? You know what I'm saying? They kind of got that up on it. So the government kind of can recontrol how things are and how things seem. So in One Piece, you're starting to realize that. Like, wow, you mean to tell me that they had already had technology that was so crazy and things that were so different, and they pretty much chose to not let the world see or not let the world know. So people are discovering things and they're thinking it's brand new, and they thinking technology is so dull the whole time. The world government already had this stuff in the back. They already done learned this, and the people who've been controlling the world have been in power for hundreds of years, generations and bloodlines. So that's One Piece. But when I was watching the Joe Rogan and Cat Williams interview, they were talking about something similar, about how people of the past weren't dumb and they weren't cavemen and they weren't not technique savvy. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but like the people who created the pyramids, everybody like, how did they create this? You know, they were just strong, blah, blah, blah. But no, in reality, what they were saying was they believe technology was already crazy, and that could have came from an outer space being, or I don't know if history just relapsed or what, but they had the technology to do things like create the pyramids and move things and just kind of on those pyramids you can see like panels, and on those panels you can see the solar system, like Mars and Venus and Saturn, and you know which planet has rings around it and which planet is to the left of Earth and to the right, and it's like, how the hell did they know all this if they weren't tech savvy, if they didn't have telescopes, and you know they didn't have rocket ships to go outer space, and they didn't have all the technology that we have now that we're learning about space? How did they know all this stuff existed and was there? You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes you wonder, like, are we behind, or are we relearning things? Because the number one thing is, nothing you do is new. It's always been done. You're just redoing it. You're reinventing it. If you find your favorite song right now, I challenge you to go find your favorite song. I guarantee your favorite song is a remake to another song. And I don't care how long you go back, how old you go back, it's always gonna be a remake. You probably won't even be able to find the original. So you take that and you put it, I'm sorry, I'm a little tired, been running around all day. You take that and you put it in history terms, and it's like, wow, okay, so has the world just restarted? Has mankind restarted? Did technology relapse and then come back? You know, in 100,000 years from now, or 100 million years or whatever, will everything reset? And will the new people come to our planet? You know, maybe the planet will get wiped out, or maybe it'll get restarted over. But will it be things that still exist? Like, will they find an old Cybertruck? Will they find old buildings and vacant places that have little pieces and remnants of our history, our Earth, our planet? Will they find that and, you know, put two and two together, or will it just always repeat itself? Or, I mean, is it just, I don't know, like, is this really just the first time that, I don't know, how did these people move and create these pyramids if they didn't have technology? There's no way they was just that strong. And how did they know about space and all these planets and all that if, you know, if they didn't have any way to look into all that? So I don't know, man. I don't really get too much into it. My beliefs are just, you'll be a fool to think there's nothing else up there. Just like you'll be a fool to believe there's nothing else down there in the sea, in the middle of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to think that you would come live on earth, let's say 80, 90 years, maybe some of y'all live to 100, and you never think like, okay, we're the only things here. We're the only smart civilization in all these planets and galaxies and the Milky Way and all these different worlds and hemispheres and the ocean and how vast it is. You'll be a fool to think we're the only smart beings existing in this world. So, you know, I don't get too deep in it because I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I do as much research as I can, but how can you know unless you become a million, billion, trillionaire, and then you get to that point where you can discover stuff outside of your world? You know, like Elon Musk might wind up discovering things that other humans never will ever know because he has the money to venture out of this same space that you're in. They say that there's comets out there, like comets that have gold on them. It says comets that are worth trillions of billions and gazillions of dollars in just a comet that's out there, that if we was to get on our earth, it would be like gold or minerals or rare minerals that's worth gazillions of dollars that could make every human a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if we don't know how to retrieve it, or if they do know how to retrieve it and they don't want to retrieve it, or however it go, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Hey.
I follow you on Instagram.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
I follow you on Instagram, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes. But yeah, so I don't know, man. That's just my take on things, y'all. And like I said, I'm no perfect human. I don't know everything. Hell, I don't know much. But, you know, do your research, figure it out, man. And let me know a couple topics we gonna touch on and start doing, man, with these POV videos, man. Like, just one-on-one, okay, Q and y'all. This is the closest it's gonna ever get to some of y'all who live in other countries and other states and everything. So, you know, let me know what y'all want me to touch on, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. The vibes is always the vibes. Y'all know how we do, man. I appreciate the support. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stick around. And, you know, when you chilling, turn on one of my videos and just vibe out, man. Just let it play in the background and, you know, catch some knowledge or catch something interesting or funny or entertaining or whatever you're looking for. I'm sure I'll provide it, or I do provide it. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'm checking out, man. POV and the Thunderhawk. Let's get it.